Hello everyone, so we're back again for more Blood Bowl, and this time I'm going to try and make a league because last time we it was just basically enough for me to get my head around playing Blood Bowl. Like I said, I've played it I think once before as a kind of thing. It wasn't a major kind of it wasn't a major kind of thing for me to do, and then finally I did decide to do it because I thought, you know what, I've heard it's quite good. I'm going to try and play it, and just give me a second, you can't see anything. There we go. And let me also put the audio in, if I get the right cable. I believe it's this one. Should be, because I last played DOSember Sunday. There we go. Turn it down in my ears so I can actually hear myself speak. Blood Bowl. Should be okay on your end. Yeah, it should be fine. Right, so league. Let's see what we're doing. We've got exhibition. Exhibition is usually the just a one match. Start league, continue season, exhibition. Right, so let's start league. Enter league title. I think that's good enough. Now this is the bit where I'm going to have to look at the manual. So there are two NAF Blood Bowl conferences, the AFC and NFC. Choose a conference by left-clicking Edit AFC in the lower left of the screen. Highlight which cursor keys, spacebar. Click divisions or wish to edit. Okay. Oh, it's a bit quick. Okay. I think I'm okay with that. So clicking up and down the arrows to the right of each window to use Q and Z keys. To cycle through teams. Click human box here if you or any other human person or person coach your team. Click view game. On all CPU controlled games that you want to see. Or all other games were played behind the scenes. Okay. So there is a section on who is what, because I wasn't sure what a was it a witch elf was. But it does give the team profiles, so I'll talk about the team profiles. So it says the Gouge Eye as an Orc team. It says once left in stock, this team has become perhaps one of the best Orc teams over the past few years. Now under the leadership of Vrag Goldchewer, they continue to improve their tough, hard-hitting opposition, and a major tournament title is well within their reach. Home field surface is ice. So that is that one. The Dwarf Giants, so obviously dwarves. One of the oldest teams in Blood Bowl history, with a distinguished reputation, the Giants have set many impressive records under the leadership of Grimbold Grimbreath. They hope to continue their long tradition of taking out their opponent's potential scorers, wearing down the rest and leaving no one to stop them from scoring. Another home field surface of ice, which we've never done yet, to be honest. We've got the humans, which are the Reichland Reavers. The Reavers are the finest all-round team in a sport with consistent winning record that has earned them 4 Blood Bowl championships. Although they don't have many of the outstanding strengths of the other races, neither do they have the weaknesses. With Blitzer Grift Overwald as their leader, the Reavers may be virtually unbeatable. Their home field surface is grass. Next up is the Darkside Cowboys. They are elves. It's this lot. Combining high intelligence, natural grace, degenerate violence, and a hatred for all things living and non-living has proved to be a winning key for those dark elves. Their evil nature, cunning, and athletic agility make them unnatural born champions. Home field surface is Astro Granite. Then we've got Skaven, which are the underworld creepers. Although considered primarily a Skaven team, these creepers are actually an unlikely combination of Skaven and goblins. They are famous for their dirty tricks and low-down tactics on the field, as well as violent arguments that follow an unsuccessful play. These colourful antics have made them one of the best loved teams in Blood Bowl history. Though sadly lacking in strength, the creepers compensate with the speed of lightning. Home field surface is Astro Granite. Champions of Death are the Undead. One of the best Blood Bowl teams in the known world, despite having players who are older than the combined ages of any team they play. The skeletons, ghouls, mummies, and other walking dead continue to play like a bunch of eternally talented youngsters. Home field surface Astro Granite. We have High Elves, which are the Elfheim Eagles. The Eagles are a young team, yet have quickly become one of the finest passing teams around. Unfortunately, High Elves consider being close to and maybe touching an opponent a fate worse than death. Until they overcome this distaste, they will never be champion material. Home field surface grass. We've got the Greenfield Grasshoggers, which are halflings. We did play them last week, I believe. Oh no, we did play against them last week, I think that's what we did. Why halflings actually make the effort of getting suited up for a game every week has baffled fans for years. They are most often shamefully stomped, beaten and left for dead, but some say according to halfling tradition, all players get to join a dinner at banquet when it's over. It's not unusual to see injured halflings get up from their stretchers and tear off in the direction of the locker room as soon as the final whistle sounds. Home field surface is grass, and that's basically what we've got. So, I need to figure out which I'm going to be a human player for. I don't have any stats though, I don't think. No, that's just standard stats for... I wanted to play as the Undead, to be honest. I'll go with the Champions of Death and see what they're like. So I'm going to click Human for that. I could probably play more than one game. I could probably pick more than one team, actually. But I'm just going to do Champions of Death and see what that's like. Schedule. Who we're up against. Not this team. Continue. We're up against the Garish Eyes, so that is the Orcs. Cool.
The Association of Broadcasting Controllers presents the Knuckle and Oracle Football League.
Folks, have we got a game for you today?
That's right, Bob. We have the Gouge Eye flying straight into the jaws of the Champions of Death.
It'll be interesting to see how Ghoulture and the boys stand up.
I don't think there'll be much standing out there at all today, Bob.
Tails, gouge die, get the ball.
Okay, we don't know what the other side are up against, so I'm gonna have to guess. This is usually okay for a formation, so I'll go with that. Okay, so if I kick it around here. I think I remember rightly. It was said about the team that I've picked, because they're undead. It means trying to kill them on the pitch is not possible. Be interesting to see what the stats are like though. You definitely need to stand up. In fact, just check your stats. Strength of 3 isn't too bad. You also a 3. What stats do you have? You only got dodge. Still blitz on you. Huh? Didn't do too badly. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Not seen that before. I'm assuming that only happens in the league game. Alright, so I can... He'd have to be a 5, wouldn't he? Bet everyone's an average. Oh, okay, pushed him, that's good. You're gonna pass, aren't you? And then just run to the goal. Yep. Right, you have got strength 3. Got thick skull though. Got a strength of 3. How much agility? Oh, got the ball. That's good. Okay. Don't want to give you this. You got agility of 2. Problem is, I'm a fumble and I don't pick up the ball. I'm gonna take the opportunity. Maybe I should have gone and tried to pick up the ball, I don't know. Looks like this lot is susceptible to be knocked over. Knocked over. I think skeletons were a bad choice. Oh, you picked up the ball, so that's at least something. Strength 7 is probably the only one that's got that. And I suspect he's probably the captain. Right, you, please pick up the ball. Yes. You could pass it to someone in front of you, might be an idea. And you messed up. Of course you did. Right, stand up, I'm going to attack you. Is that something? You get the ball player. Oh, you can't. Every time we try and do that. Could be 2-0. Half time. Not doing well. Thank God. Pathetic. Evening Critical. Thank you very much for the 25 stream streak. I've basically picked a bad team, I think. We'll see how it plays out. Maybe I can pull a score back, but I doubt it. Right, you've picked up. Way. Okay. Dodge you completely. Go for some extra. Cool. Gotta be careful now. You've only got one movement point anyway. Let's see if we can do... Let's do blitz. Oh no, I didn't. You can just do a standard block, sorry. This one's a good spot. This one. And this one. Let's do some extra. Oh, you got tired and dropped the ball. Okay, so you dropped the ball, so that's game over for you anyway. Three, 3. Can't play a dirty yet. That's fine. You're a 7. So you can definitely go for a push from this guy. Yep. Oh, you can't. Three now. Please pass. Yes. Excellent. I should have checked the stats for that one. They really blocked him in as well. So the problem with the blocking is, as you've already seen, these skeletons seem to be susceptible to tackles. I mean, I could try and throw the ball, but there's always a good chance one of them is going to pick the catch. Maybe we could pass to this one. Yes, did that. Don't want to stand here because I've got a feeling that it should be fine. See what happens. I'm fine, okay. I can't do a throw, but I can do a blitz. Okay, that's given me a bit of a... Right, okay. Three. He does have blocking ability, which gives him better blocking. That's a 3-3. Four, 2. It's probably not a good idea to block that one. So, this one. Yep, that's good. Fine. Three. What was Nerves of Steel? Just check the manual. Player is not easily threatened when positioned within an opponent's tackle zone. He still passes and catches with ease. And Strong Arm is... When his player is passing, reduce the range by 1 level. For instance, a long pass will be treated as a short pass. What was Mighty Blow? Player adds +1 to his armor value if he has a strength rating of 3 or more. This skill comes in handy in life and limb threatening situations. I suspect it should be okay for blocking. which I can't do. Got a leader at strength of 7. Let's go for this corner. You can't do anything, okay. Three. Not a chance. So let's push this guy. See what happens. Oh, we did it. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Okay. See what they do now. Just fell over. Okay, fine. So I can do a dirty on this player, or I can blitz this one, and I just don't want to push him up too far. Damn it. I was hoping to go here, in that corner, and then push that way. You got strength of 7. You got 4-2. 3-2. 3-3. Captain's not very good. Whoa!
Jim, I have to see that one again.
What a disappointing play this was, Bob. Sorpain really botched up this throw.
Watch the way Obatu picks it off in mid-flight. Sorpain almost hands it to him.
And we're on the end. Damn it. Just picked up the ball and that was it. Dark Side Cowboys next.
The Association of Broadcasting Controversy presents the Knuckle and Oracle Football League.
Folks, have we got a game for you today?
That's right, Bob. We have the Dark Side Cowboys flying straight into the jaws of the champions of death.
It'll be interesting to see how McCarth and the boys stand up.
I don't think there'll be much standing out there at all today, Bob.
Heads. Champions of Death get the ball.
I think these were the Dark Elves. Got Blitz. Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! I was expecting the first one to be completely... That was it? I wonder whether the reinforcement means that when I'm pushing back, when someone's like that, I can't push, or I can push, but it's more difficult. I'm wondering whether that's a strategy. School. I mean, at least I tried. We did have someone at least pushing for the other side. Let's try and pick up the ball again. Right, we're going to go for the third time lucky. You should be able to be okay. You've got an HE of 2. Please pick up the ball. Thank you. Didn't throw it far enough. Maybe I should have just pushed and blocked him. Terrible. I think maybe before I pick up the ball I should try and do stuff to the other players, but the problem is can't guarantee that someone's going to mess up. Alright, I think... Yeah, you got the ball. Okay. See what happens in a block over here. Oh, I can't do that. Okay. Well, ads are starting in about less than 3 minutes. Hmm. That didn't do much. Three, 2. 3, 4. 3, 3. We'll have a look at what the Cowboys do and then we'll go for a break.
Jim, let's show the viewers that play one more time.
Watch this wind up.
Yeah, and then watch this beautiful pass. Thorne gets off.
They're going to score again because that's going to be an extra. Oh, oh, he dropped the ball. Oh dear. Right. That is, I believe that is us to do the thing. We'll do that after the break as we come in. So that was nice, nicely stopped at nice place to stop and a bit of a cliffhanger. So I'll see you in about 3 minutes. Welcome back, everyone. So, as we left it before, the other team thought they were going to score, and so did I, but it looks like the player itself used some extra points, and there is always a danger that you tire your player out and that player drops the ball. So that's happened. Let's see. Ooh, now I've got a choice here. I can either play dirty and try and kill the player, or pick up the ball. And I think I'm going to play dirty. Let's see if I can pick up the ball. Yes. Cool. Do some blocking. 4-4. 3-2 is probably not likely. Speaking of which, what is regenerate? I just want to make sure. This player is usually undead or in such a state of physical decay that he will most likely never die. In cases of serious near-death injuries, there is a better than 80% chance that it will return to the field at the next kickoff or at the start of the next game, whichever comes first. Right, sorry, I'm right on that one. The fact that they can't die. Three, 2 against 3-3. See if we can do a push on you. Yeah, okay, so that I need to be careful of that. I got a feeling you're gonna get shoved. Oh! Need to get rid of the ball. Yes. Oh, no. That isn't. Thought I picked it up. Okay, I've got too many players on the floor. Need to get them all up. You. Ah. Three nil. Got a raid from Dead End Culture. Hello everyone. Just wait until you all popped in. Hello. Should be a shout out popping in soon.
There's a tunnel before. Oh.
There you go. What are you doing? You were playing Another World 20th edition. Cool. I hope you were doing that okay with that. I don't know whether you've been playing that for most of DOSember or whether you just kind of coming in and out of certain games. But Another World is usually pretty well ported to other systems. I am playing Blood Bowl, which is based on the board game. War game. I don't know what you call it. It's more like a strategy war game. But it's based on the same Warhammer 40k universe. It's this thing about the pocket universes, so they kind of exist, but they're kind of not joined to each other. So, like Warhammer Fantasy is kind of within that area, but it's in a pocket universe. It was something weird like that. So this is basically that. I'm also playing Ultrabots or Xenobots, and we last left it on Tuesday, whereby there was a mission whereby I basically did wrong with the mission, and I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to be doing next. So that's that's that. So that's what I'm doing for DOSember this year. Usually it's just one main game, and then on Fridays I usually do random games, but this year I've been wanting to play this for a while, so I decided I'm just going to do 2 games this year. Finish it kind of quick, about an hour and a half. It's pretty good. Yeah, I don't think I could do it that well. But yeah, I think I can do a lot better in Flashback than I can with Another World, to be honest. But there we go. Sorry, my throat's weirdly going. Anyway, thank you for the raid. Hopefully you can stick around for a bit. And yeah, if you've never seen this played, it's not actually a bad conversion from the board game. It's actually pretty okay. I do have the recent version and this version on the DS. This version on the DS, though, I found a bit iffy. The touch controls don't seem to work on it properly. And after I've played this, I might try the Windows version again and see if I can get a better run with it. Terrible. Best of luck with it. Well, trying to, so far I've lost 2 games now, I think. I decided to pick the Undead because I thought it might be an interesting team, and they do have some interestingness, but they seem to be, depending on who you play, susceptible to tackling. Right, here we go. You are 3-4. Three, 2. 3, 2. 3, 3. 3, 4. Okay, let's try and get this guy shifted. Oh, I should be able to shove you. Yep. Thought so. You can't do any blocking. Oh, good. He didn't get susceptible to that tackle. Oh, there, Cole Classman. Wow. Not able to shove you on the ground. One, two, three, 4, 5. Let's end it there and see what happens. I wonder whether the computer is wondering whether to pass from the from where the guy's got the ball now to where they're thinking at the moment. Could be thinking about blocking the other players. You got this mixed up with a few games with similar ideas, like Brutal Sports Football, which took me a while to remember the. Ah, yes, I see what you mean. Oh. Oh, yes, we got a good tackle in. Pick up the ball. No, you. Doesn't matter full time anyway. Yeah, but Brutal Sports Football is more of a, I think it's more of a action rather than a turn-based one.
The Association of
G'day fans, Blood Bowl at its finest.
Jim, today we have the Greenfield Grasshuggers and the Champions of Death doing battle.
It should be a great match, Bob.
Should, Jim?
That's what I said. With all the snow in the field, who knows?
Well, they've almost cleared it now.
Tails, Greenfield Grasshuggers get the ball.
So I think these are halflings. I think the stunty. Oh wait, they both get knocked over. I think that's what happened. That's good actually. It's not too bad. Oh, you're dead. Okay. Could be regenerating actually. Hmm. Should have got the other guy to stand up.
Jim, I think that play deserves a second look.
Watch this wind up.
Yeah, and then watch this beautiful pass. Spirit burner gets off.
Where's the ball? Oh, it's over there. Got another raid from Vortel, I think it is.
You know, if I need to, I need to just use my brain. I need.
Hello there, Vortel. Thank you very much for the raid there. I'm having fun with Blood Bowl, but I have picked a very terrible team, I think. So I'm playing the Undead at the moment, and they just seem to be susceptible to tackling, and maybe I'm just poor at tactics, I don't know. Yeah, I'm being creamed by pretty much everyone at the moment. Maybe I should have put 2 teams as a kind of league thing, but maybe I might score 1, I don't know. What were you doing today? You were doing Pickle 2 Pickle. I don't think I've heard of that one. What is Pickle? Or is it just a random internal joke thing? Pickle Wars, I don't think I've heard of that one. Platform game created 93 by Karen Crowther. Looks interesting. I'm assuming it's done in the style of Apogee games like Commander Keen, but their own style. I'm assuming it's something like that. Says to everyone else, this is my 5th year doing DOSember, so I've been doing it since almost the beginning. Currently playing Blood Bowl, and I'm also doing Ultrabots as well. That's on Tuesdays and Sundays. Usually on DOSember I have one main game, and then Fridays ends up being some sort of random games for me to play through. But I've been wanting to do Blood Bowl for a while, so I thought I would just do 2 games this year. There may be a possibility, actually thinking about it, I might do something a bit different for Christmas Day. I'll have a think about that sort of thing. But yeah, that's what we got at the moment this year. Simple run and jump, search for items and keys, platforming, yeah. It's usually it for things like Commander Keen. If anybody's unsure about why things happen in this game, don't forget to ask, and I'll let you know why certain things happen if I know it myself. Finally picked up the ball. Jesus, that took you 3 turns. We need to pass. And you've fluffed it. Right, learn from last time, make sure these are stood up just in case somebody does a throw. Is this going to be another third time lucky? Cool, that's a good tackle. Thank you. Please pass. Nope. Penalty, cool. You need to be stopped. I think you're going to score anyway. Right, what are you going to do? Cool. Finally. Okay, dirty play on that. Pick up the ball. And you missed it. You messed up as well. Terrible team. Can't throw, can't pick up the ball. Right, you need to stand up. You completely missed a throw. Suppose we're not getting massively creamed. We did lose though.
The Association of Broadcasting Controversies.
It's Blood Bowl time, folks.
But first, tonight's winning lottery numbers. Ready? 6, 12, 19, 45, 5, 26. What do you think of tonight's game, Bob? Bob?
I won! I won! I'm rich! Guess what? I quit! Ah, I hate this job! I quit!
Oh, wait. 27.
I...
Bob's lottery number was 27, not 26. Sorry about that.
Tails. L5 Eagles get the ball.
I think these were the Dark Elves. Two, 4. Okay, you should be able to block. Ooh. Oh, that was nasty. Wasn't expecting that. What's this? Let me check what that is. Reroll luck. Good luck charm. Click on this icon prior to attempting a play. If the play is successful, great. However, if it's a botched play, the coach gets a chance to try it again. But luck doesn't come cheap, although you'll need to not see the actual replay. You'll see your luck meter located next to the helmet icon. Now at the corner of the screen, after a team is under a goal value of at least 55,000. Play is unsuccessful a second time a turnover occurs. So it's just a luck based roll, okay. Well, I did what I needed to do. Just gonna reinforce some of the players. Alright. Looks like computer players trying to reinforce and cover the ball player. Okay, double knockout. Oh, managed to make him drop the ball, at least that's something. Don't believe it. I mean, we're at 0-0 at this point. Touch wood, I'm not gonna jinx myself. Should have gone for the luck roll. Okay, look. Pick up the ball. Yes. Throw the ball to you. Pathetic. Ray. Okay. Okay. Happy with that. No. That. Let's do some dirty. There we go. See you off the pitch. No, I don't want to use a blitz. You, on the other hand, might be an idea to use that 4, but I think they're going to score. Definitely not picking this team again. I'll go through it with them on the league, but that's about it. I think I might go for the humans next time. Right, you need to stand up. We're in danger of scoring. Oh, actually, it's a double knockout, so it's not too bad. That's popping up in about 4 minutes. Just under anyway. I think I know what I'm gonna pick next year for DOSember. I've seen that there's a Die Hard game on DOS, and it looks different than the one on like PlayStation or something like that. So I'm definitely gonna have a look at it next year. You got tackled. We'll go for a break after the computers finish. See the top right there that's thinking. I'm wondering whether the computer's deciding whether it's going to try and go for a score, but knows that my player right next to him, which means he's in the tackle zone. So there's a good chance he probably won't get the run. If you end up being in the ads, don't worry about it. I will switch it over to be right back. I just want to make so what's going to happen here. Cool.
This is my land. I was born here. When I was young, I trained here, learning the Bushido, the way of the warrior. That was long ago. Now we live in an age of war. My neighbors are now my enemies, and my home is now my fortress. Here we stand, and if we should fall, our honor is still great. The training has finished. One day, it shall again be like it was when I was young. One day my country shall be reunited. This is our land, and it shall be stained with blood. The path to peace is a dangerous journey. But there shall be peace. Peace under my flag. A peace carved by my sword. One day. One day, but not today.
Right, so what happened was, also welcome back, not really much, so there were a couple more shoves. This lot did not do anything. So let's get these guys stood up. Don't want to move or anything. Don't have much movement points anyway. You need to stand up. As do you. Okay. Need to get you out the way. I know you're gonna score now. Don't believe it. I don't think I've won any game. The only one that I've done a better chance of me coming close to not a complete creaming was the halflings. And he still scored. This lot got a lot of luck on this side. So on the bottom left hand corner, you can see that the helmet. There's like this green bar, and that represents the look. I don't think they're using it at the moment. I've used all mine. Half time. Oh no, final, sorry. It looks like I've been knocked out. Yeah, look at that. 4 losses. Jesus. Back again. Can I pull one back at least?
The Association of Broadcasting
Okay, Blood Bowl fanatics, this is what you've all been waiting for.
Today, the champions of death meet up with the Gouge Die. This is going to be a bloody one.
Sure thing, Bob. Red Tut has a personal vendetta against Ghoul Tour.
Jim, the Zamboni crew just finished cleaning the blood off the field from their last match.
Let's go down to the game.
Oh, I get to pick a head or tails. Let's go for heads.
Heads. Gouged eye. Get the ball.
And we're on ice this time. Hmm. Four, 2, 3, 3. Absolutely not. Okay. Did you just fumble? I believe, yes, you fumbled. Excellent. Okay.
Folks, let's take a look at that replay monitor for that last play.
Wow, what a bullet by Dinkin.
Yikes, Bob. Pushing him so hard it left spike marks on Painesbear's jersey.
Amazing. Let's see the replay.
Don't matter, they've scored anyway. Thank you. Yay! Wait, that's good. Nobody else on the other end. Let's go for extra. Excellent. Doesn't mean to say that nothing's going to go wrong, but we'll see what happens. It's too close. Which means as soon as I move that character, all three of them are going to jump in. Oh yeah, exhaustion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, not enough. See what happens. Oh, oh, we're gonna score. Yes. It's only taken 4 defeats. I still managed to get a touchdown there. Okay. You can stand up. Ooh, splat. And I have a raid from Dennis Bush, German. I think that's just the German.
And that's game over again.
Amiga player.
Hey, thanks for the raid.
So thank you for the raid there. Happy DOSember to you too. And actually I do remember you from Amiga August. Thought I did. So currently playing Blood Bowl, as you can see, just because I've been wanting to do it for a while. You were playing Fallout. Yeah, I've played that a couple of times. Have you... I don't want to spoil anything. How far are you into it? That's probably the better question. And is this just a random game you're playing, or is this your main game for DOSember? Replaying them, okay. Because I played it a bit, I've not played a massive amount of it, so... I know that there's a, I might as well say it, there's like a timer, for the first part of it, and then once you've gotten that out of the way, it's basically free for all, I think it is. I finished all of them. I think I played the first one, and I played a bit of the second one. I don't think I played anything else. I know there's things like Fallout Tactics, but I'm not quite sure what that is. And then you got the Bethesda, I think it's Bethesda. Because I don't think it was Bethesda originally, I think it was Interplay. And Bethesda took over for 3, and what was another one? Was it Las Vegas or something? Yeah, the Water Chip Quest, that's the one. The other game I'm playing for DOSember is Ultrabots or Xenobots. It's a mech type game, but it's not... You can control them, but the computer also controls them, so the computer has set kind of like whether you're patrolling or sentry or something like that. That's what I'm doing on Tuesdays and Sundays. Fallout New Vegas, that's the one. Anyway, something like that. But yeah, I've not played those ones yet. Currently my team, I'm playing as Undead, and I'm kind of half regretting playing Undead because they're not the best. I don't feel like the best. this is the first match I've had where I've actually scored, so I'm quite happy with that. Could be that I'm just a bad player, I've not really played this anyway, so maybe that's the issue, I don't know. But I'm still enjoying it, and that's the main thing. You're still there, so let's see what you do. Haven't played Blood Bowl much, but my brother used to play tabletop a lot back in the year. I've heard, I mean, the thing is Blood Bowl seems to have stuck around, so it's one of those games that seems to be constantly played, which is a good thing, to be honest. So I think this is based on the 3rd edition rules. Yeah, because they update the codex every so often, don't they? So. Ooh, you're on a bad square. I knew that was going to happen. 1-1, at least that's a good score. Alright, can you pick up the ball, please? Yes, thank you. This looks like a spare bit. So maybe... Right, you're in a danger of heart. You're in a school. Yep. So I'm going to play until this match is over, and then I'm going to call it a stream, I think. Thank you. And you missed. So what happened? I'm assuming that the tackle didn't land, and then the player tried to pick up the ball and dropped it, is what I'm guessing. He's too strong to do a block. Try and pick up the ball, maybe. It's a bad idea. Oh. That was interesting. Is that the strong one? No. Okay. Do it dirty. Oh. See, the one with the ball looks like it wants to throw, but doesn't seem to want to do it. As the icon pops up. You have no clue what's going on. I'm trying to explain it the best way I can. So you get things like you get, for example, if I right click this person, you've got things like strength and agility. If I remember rightly, if you want to block other players, you have to have like equal or better strength. And I think there's some dice rolls going on for that one. But generally, if I'm trying to if I'm going to push someone and I've got less strength than them, there's a good chance it's not going to happen. Agility, I think it's more to do with passing and picking up the ball, so that if you have a low agility, you're more likely to drop the ball. And as you can see, as soon as you drop the ball, when you try and pick it up, the player moves over to the other side. The moment I'm contemplating blocking this guy, and he's got a strength of 3 and 3, and I've got a strength of 3 as well, so there's a good chance I can do it. There's these things called tackle zones, so each player will have around him like a square like that. So if he decides he's going to go this way, my player can then automatically attack that one, or tackle should we say. And that gives the possibility of A, the dodge of the other player, or B, the tackle works, he drops the ball, and the ball goes up, the turn goes back over to my side. There's these things here, which I tried before. It's like a dirty play, which means I can cause that player to basically get killed and taken off the match. I'm hopefully explaining this all correctly. It's what I've gathered from it originally. I think you can do tactics like if I put 2 players behind and this guy tries to block me, it will rebound off here, come back and basically go back into him. But if you see what I mean, so it kind of does this. And I've seen that before, so that's why I try and do that tactic to reinforce these players here. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I'm picking up. Is there anything else I can say? MA are your movement points, and when this comes up, when you've come to the end of your points, it means you get an extra 2 usually movement points. There's a danger whether that your character will fall over in exhaustion, which means that there has the chance of dropping the ball. We've seen that already. In one match recently, the computer player decided to take 2 extra steps. He who's very close to the goal, hits one step, and then goes, "Oh, I'm too tired," and drops the ball. I'm like, thank God for that. So yeah, there was an almost. It does kind of come into play sometimes. There's this here, which is the what's known as the lucky dice roll, so you can put it on and see whether an action you do requires a re-roll. And then there's this there's a meter here, because if this is green, it shows you this becomes available. There's blocking and blitzing. So blocking is, as you've seen, it pushes the player back. Blitzing allows you to move afterwards as well. I'm not entirely sure how many of those you get. I think you get one blitz per turn, but I think certain people can do the blocking. There's this picking up the ball, which you've probably seen. There's this, which is passing, the throw pass. And there's this, which is a handoff. So you have to be stood next to the player to do a handoff. And again, all these incur whether throwing or passing off. Passing, whether the other player will pick it up. And throwing could be the other player doesn't pick it up, or the player throwing completely misses and throws either like the person's here and it goes that way, or doesn't throw far enough. There's always these there's lots of different things, but it's one of those ones where I recommend playing it and seeing what you can gather. That's what I've learned from it so far. I don't know if you've got Exodus or something like that, because that will give you all the instructions to all the games, all the manuals. So all the manuals are in there. I'll just show you this one. Yeah, so there's one thing I do like about Exodus is the whole all the manuals are all there pretty much, so I've got this in the background so that I can whip it up and you can see all the little icons here, for example. And this goes through all the different players you can have. It's, yeah, very, very useful. Right, so my next objective, he is here. It says the ball player, because you can tell because he's selected. That's in case you've forgotten. He is not that far away from the goal. I want to try and stop him. I need to stand everybody up that is fallen over. You can move as well. So I'm going to try and reinforce. I'm going to go for a push. No, didn't work. Oh, tackle. And that's it, final. So this time, I think GGDI creamed me last time, but I seem to have pulled it back on this run, so that's good. And I'm up against the Dark Side Cowboys, but I'm going to leave that until next session. The good thing is I can just click continue season and it should just save at that point, so we'll have to see whether that's a thing. Exhibition matches are just 1-on-1. That's what I started off with. So when I started this last week, I went through exhibition just to get the kind of feel of the game and see how things work. And then I just moved over to League today, and it's been a bit not great. So the standings have been, my team has just lost 4 games, and I think this is the only time that I've actually scored. Sure, I've lost, but I think I've done better in that round, so that's quite good. Right, I think that is it for today. Thank you everyone for popping in. Thank you very much for the raids from Dead End Culture, Fortel and Dennis Bush. I will be back. Just gonna turn the audio off. I will be back on Sunday. However, truth be told, the reason why I'm having to pull the stream back, I did say last week I was busy because I wasn't quite sure about what was going on and what announcements were going to be done. But on Sunday at 4 o'clock, I'm going to be on the Retro Hour quiz, because they've already announced it on their Friday podcasting. And every Christmas they do a quiz, but this year they've decided to have teams where they have the presenters plus a Patreon member. So there's going to be 3 teams, and it's going to be that way. And I've been selected, and a couple of other people have been selected. So I'm going to be on the spot. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm a little bit nervous as well because I'm on a podcast. So so that's what's happening at 4. So I'm pulling the stream back, and I think I'm going to go for 11 o'clock in the morning. And we'll be carrying on with Ultrabots or Xenobots. That's the mech game that I've been doing. That's the kind of main game for the stream. But as I said, I'm also playing this. Then after that, I'm going to be away for a week, so I will not be returning until the following Monday. So I will be off from the 15th. I return back on the 21st. So the next stream after that will be Monday the 22nd. On that day, we'll be just doing the usual Amiga Monday, which is looking through the Amiga Format CD16, demo scene, and then we've got Colorado, which is the new game we started this week we started it. Then the 23rd will be carrying on with Ultrabots, possibly, depending on how Sunday goes, because I'm not quite sure how that mission's going to work out. And the thing is with that game, it takes quite a while for any mission, because it's a case of you get rid of all the mechs, and then you've got to get your mechs to get rid of the base. But the problem is that there's this kind of mechanic whereby if you stay within your area, you've got your own little network going, and that's what powers the mech. But if you go outside it, it switches to battery power, and battery power guns use battery power, and if you're outside that and use all the battery, the mech is considered to be disappeared and lost. So you've got to build your network so that, your mechs can carry on. The problem is the Netrunner mech that does all this stuff is quite slow. So it's got kind of balancing there. That's why that's taken a while. So again, we'll have to see on Sunday how that works. So possibly Tuesday on the 23rd, that'll be continuing on. Then I think Wednesday is Christmas Eve. I don't stream on a Wednesday anyway. Thursday, as I'm actually staying home for Christmas, because I've got this alternate thing of whether I go and see my family at Christmas Day. There's a good chance I'll do some streams there. I might do some random games, I don't know, I've not quite thought about that yet. And then Friday we'll carry on with Blood Bowl on the Boxing Day, so that's that week pretty much done. But yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing. I will mention on Discord about the 11 o'clock stream. I've been meaning to sort that, but I just not got round to it. But yeah, thank you everyone for popping in. Thank you for the raids. And before we go, let's go and see who else we can raid. Who else is on a DOSember streams? Ooh, Dr. CDCS is playing Grand Prix 2. So yeah, I think he did this last time, and I can't remember why he stopped. But Grand Prix is the Jeff Crammond F1 game. And I remember having a look at screenshots of this. even though it's on DOS, it looks absolutely beautiful. It looks very, very good. So I think he's got a setup with the steering wheel. I don't know if he still has. He did last time. So let's go raid Dr. CDCS, who's just started. Get that raid started. Okay. Hopefully see you all on Sunday. Yep. At the earlier time of 11 in the morning. That's GMT. And until then, I will see you all later. Bye.